guys, what's up? It's me, Dana G. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. And if you're not new here, welcome back to my channel. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about GRWMChella. Now, you might be thinking, what the frick is GRWMChella? So GRWMChella, if you're not familiar, is a series that I'm doing on my YouTube Shorts currently, where I, Dana Donnelly, make a get ready with me every single day until Coachella to see if I can get a brand to invite me and my plus one on one of those really freaking cool Coachella influencer brand trips. So if you're not familiar, Coachella is a music and arts festival that takes place in the desert every year. And it's this opportunity for celebrities and influencers to go and essentially take pictures and pretend that they love music, right? And I, Dana Donnelly, I wanted to go to this for as long as I can remember. I think the first time I became aware of Coachella, I was 13 years old. This would have been 17 years ago. Coachella, if you don't know, started in 1999 as this like low-key music and arts festival where real people went to listen to real music. And then come around 2010, it had become this destination that celebrities, specifically I remember seeing Vanessa Hudgens, would go to take pictures and dress like Native Americans and do cultural appropriation and drugs and the desert and post on Instagram. And then around 2016 is when I became exposed to the influencer brand trip. So if you don't know, brands such as like Revolve, I think does a trip, Tarte, whatever brand you can think of, a lot of them will sponsor influencers to go to Coachella and like essentially shelter their product, right? In 2016, when I first became aware that this was a thing, all of the coolest influencers that I followed were doing it. And I was like, oh my God, I want to be an influencer so I can do it. I just like wanted to be one of the cool it girls. It seemed like a cool it girl activity to go on these kind of, I would call them quintessential late stage American capitalist experiences. And it just looked really freaking fun to me. Like, who am I if not someone who just like wants free stuff and to take cute pictures in the desert and dress up in outfits and wear makeup? And sorry if that's shallow, that looks like an interesting experience to me. I, of course, would be doing it anthropologically, whatever, it doesn't matter. I basically, yes, I became familiar with these brand trips when I was 20 years old. And when I was 20 years old, you might be thinking like, well, why didn't you try to be an influencer then? When you were 20, why didn't you try to be an influencer? Because I had terrible acne. I was insecure. I thought I was chopped and busted. I was like, who would want to see me make influencer videos? I was like, those brand trips are for girls who aren't chopped and busted. That could never be me, blah, 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 blah. Fast forward, I'm 24, my frontal lobe forms. I realize I'm not insecure because I'm chopped and busted. I'm chopped and busted because I'm insecure. And this leads me to this realization that I have sidelined a lot of the dreams on my heart, i.e. going on an influencer Coachella brand trip as an influencer, because I thought that I wasn't good enough. And now I'm like, okay, well, I have to dethaw this dream, I guess. So I decided to become less chopped and busted. I decided to become hot and cool. And now at age 30, I am in earnest trying to go on one of these Coachella influencer brand trips, okay? And I have a feeling that by making Get Ready With Me every single day until Coachella, this will happen for me. And so I wanted to give you guys a progress update because you might be thinking like, you've been making these Get Ready With Me's for 30 days. How is it going? Like, have any brands reached out? And here's the thing, not no, okay? On day 8, I had my first breadcrumbing, a skincare brand, I won't name them. They started commenting on a couple of my Get Ready With Me's being like, oh my God, girl, like wishing you luck, like we're seeing these, like da da da, but nothing formal. And you know, like I'm street smart. I'm wise to the game, okay? I know that if there's no proverbial ring on my finger, aka email offer in my inbox, like it's a non-starter, right? So they're breadcrumbing me. Then on day 13, another brand, a makeup brand of foundation that I use every day, they comment and they're like, oh my God, like love to see you use the product, girl. No brand trip offer. Day, maybe, I don't know, 21, I have another brand reply to a comment in my comment section that's a complaint of one of their products. And they're like, sorry, this gave you a rash, girl. And then, oh, wait, okay. I also want to say I prophesized on day 18 that by the end of January, today's February 1st, by the end of January, I would have at least one brand offer me a brand trip to Coachella. And this actually ended up coming to fruition because on the evening of January 29th, a gambling brand, which I will not name, slid into my TikTok DMs and they basically were like, girl, let's get you that brand trip. And I was like, oh my God, yes, please. here I am going, oh my God, first offer secured. They were pranking me. They said, psych, get a job. And yeah, they were literally pretending to be homies with me. They were not serious. They did not come correct. They were freaking pranking me. And yeah, so that's how GRWMChella is going so far. I don't have any concrete offers on the table, but I am optimistic. I have 67 more days left until Coachella. I have 67 more days to establish myself as a viable beauty fashion product influencer that is influential enough to be worth a free Coachella brand trip, along with my +1, my fiance and podcast co-host of the Midnight Milkshake podcast, which is blowing up right now and you should check it out. And also he's the co-director of my comedy movie, The Prospect, which will be coming out this Tuesday, February 3rd, available to buy or rent on all platforms. And yeah, so I guess that's like a recap of my GRWMChella progress. I think it'll happen for me. I truly believe that 67 days is plenty of time to establish myself, to ascend as an influencer. The real truth is things can change on a dime. Things can change overnight. People can go from not knowing you and not liking you to knowing you and really not liking you in a minute, you know? And that's what I'm holding out hope for.